It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Panthers and the Silver and Black, next on Madden NFL 25.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
This game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by the mustached quarterback from Washington State, Gardner Minshew.
Gardner's the kind of guy that you just say his name. You just look at him there with the mustache in the huddle. He just puts a smile on your face. And oh, by the way, he tends to elevate the people around him. Last year in Indianapolis, filling in for Anthony Richardson, yeah, it was only 15 touchdowns on paper, but man, he made that team believe, that city believe, and he's hoping to do the same here in Vegas.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Minshew. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him. Nice
spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action, it's Minshew. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Madison again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They dump it off to the back.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. but it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
To the air on first down, Young. That's complete to Leggett. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Defense shows blitz, Young. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
From the pistol, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Able to get it to Moore. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ball at the 33 for first down. On the ground, Chuba gets it. And he's down at 19 for first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Hubbard again. He finds some space again. And he gets this down to the 38. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. And he busts those tackles.
And they'll stop him after a minimal gain, down to about the 36. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Pushing for the red zone. And he has it almost in the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Young on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He keeps it and takes off. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
So now after being backed up just a bit, another first and goal. Shotgun snap now to Young. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Young working from the gun. This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. Young on third and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get the game's first points here in the second. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. From the gun, a run for Madison. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
They'll go right back to Madison. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Minshew now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Up the middle they go with Madison. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
To the ground with Madison. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Throw on 3rd down. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on 3rd and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. Well, it didn't work out that time.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Panthers are headed out there on offense alongside Deontay Johnson for this series. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Young. Thielen's got it, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. They motion the tight end over. Now Young. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And that makes it 2nd and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Second and 15. Rifles it, and it's caught. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
So on 4th down now, the Panthers calling an All-Pro several times over. It's Johnny Hecker for the punt. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Madison. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 1. Into traffic, complete. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, Minshew. He'll get this one to Adams. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Out of the pistol, Minshew. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Minshew. Has a man, it's Madison. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 47. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense. and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 29. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Third down, 1 yard to go. Out of the gun, Minshew escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Minshew on first down. Complete here to Bowers. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They send a receiver in motion right. Minshew working from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force to throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we've arrived at halftime, and the Panthers, impressive so far. They've got a lead so far on the road. As we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Ewer.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion right. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. They gave him just enough room to run.
halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Motion man sent left. From the 30 on 2nd down. He's got it, room to run. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They run again with Hubbard. And this one doesn't go far. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll motion Johnson right. Shotgun snap now to Young. Gets this to Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. It's caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Minshew. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Play action, it's Minshew. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Fakes the handoff. Now Minshew. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Panthers football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Counterplay, Hubbard. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's a give to Hubbard. He's got room to roam here. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play action now, Young. Pass complete to Hubbard. And this one does not go far.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Young working from the gun. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. Young looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Carolina in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt finds deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing here, Minshew. Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing off the play fake here. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and a defense ignited.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Starts from the 44. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Panthers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second and 3 now. From the 41. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Looking for the back that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Young on the play action. Thielen's got it. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air on first down, Young. Connection made to Tremble. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Running right, here's Hubbard. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Hubbard again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. From the pistol, it's Young. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. The touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Minshew. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he's brought down after a short gain. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game. Offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 3rd down.
After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, it's Young. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo! And the Raiders have some new life in the 4th!
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. They're coming off that interception, and it was a costly one, Brock, as they're in a tight game now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
A tight end in motion now. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game. Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun, Young. Complete to Tremble. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They put a receiver in motion here left. Here's Young on 1st and 10. He finds Johnson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Throwing now off play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's 2nd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He finds Sanders. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And the Panther first down.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Panthers going for the win here. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Handoff running right, Hubbard. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They send a tight end in motion. 3rd down run by Hubbard. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now this offense getting set to work here. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw. Escapes. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a mile on 2nd down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Throwing now. This will be caught by Adams. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Now to throw. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.